fly ball to the right side, definitely foul. Kind of over towards the tennis courts. 1-1 is the count. You think it's good now?
I think so.
I'll ask her.
At least it's on my end. It's telling me it's good now. I just went all MacGyver on it.
Ball low. 2-1 is the count. 2 outs. There's a fly ball to center field. Let's see if Hope can get under it. And she does. Nice job, girls.
All right. 2-0 West Delaware on top of Maquoketa. We'll go to the bottom of the second and come back on MCSN.
No hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
Yes, now.
Mark and Susan Sheets started Sheets General Construction in 2009 with only the 2 of them as employees. Today, they employ between 15 and 20 employees and have completed over 350 projects, including projects over $3 million and up to 5 projects at once. Mostly working in eastern Iowa and surrounding Maquoketa area, including work at the Maquoketa Middle School, Cardinal Elementary, High School, and the newly renovated Goodenow Field. They are also looking forward to working at the new Maquoketa Ag Building. Mark Sheets graduated from Iowa State with a construction engineering degree and previously worked in Cedar Rapids, Clearwater, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia before coming back home to Maquoketa to start Sheets General Construction. Call Sheets General Construction at 563-652-8399 for any of your construction needs, or visit their website at sheetsdesignbuild.com.
I kept up with that. So we go to the bottom of the second. Dale Scott along with Kate Cavanaugh. I think we're finally live. At least Ashley says we are.
Right.
That's all that matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as Ashley can see. And Grandma.
Yes. Strike 1. That's a ball. Evens the count at 1-1 for Tenley. She gets a piece of that one. 1-2. Change up.
Oof.
Swung on it.
Dropped the bottom out of that, huh?
Now batting for the Cardinals, the left fielder, number 15, Taylor Bates.
Grandma can see.
Good. That's all that matters.
There's one right down the middle for Taylor Bates. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on that one. Strike 2.
Ooh.
That one's just outside.
Ooh. I blame Depke. He shows up to a game and I start having voodoo issues with my computer.
Swing and a miss. Retires Bates, which will bring up Alex Thomas.
Now batting for the
She's
Cardinals,
a designated hitter.
designated player, number 7, Alex Thomas.
She's hitting for third baseman Melisha Roberts here for game 1.
Do you have an extra? I'll just hit it.
Really? What else can go wrong tonight?
Dale's going to go ahead and take care of the baseball team's MCSN feed. Try to keep you going. There's swing by Alex. 0-2 is the count here. 2 outs.
Your mind found one. Okay, fine.
Let's say, I think I might have 1 or 2 there.
What did you have over here?
Swing, strike 3 for Alex.
No, it wasn't. No.
Brings us after 2 complete innings. West Delaware 2, Cardinals 0.
No runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. At the end of 2, your score is West Delaware.
Smiles on Main, conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile. And at Smiles on Main, we believe that everyone deserves to experience life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main is located at 119 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Maquoketa, Iowa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133.
The third baseman, number 33, Ella Kolak.
What did Alex do for that last?
She struck out.
Struck out. Okay. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
I might get back to normal here soon.
I hate that feeling of trying to catch up. And
That was my work day today too.
all right. You got 33 in your.
Yes, Ella Kolak.
All right.
Little number
Jenna.
out to second. Addie Bowman flashed it in the pan, but unable to get
Keeps
the
it
throw
in
in
the
time.
infield. That's awesome.
Now batting for the Hawks, the pitcher, number 5, Macy Kleitch.
Macy Kleitch up for West Delaware. No outs here. There is a runner on first. Jenna's ready to throw this pitch. And it is a strike, which is a fly ball out to Addie Bowman's got her glove up, and it's caught. 1 out.
Now batting for the Hawks.
You know, my kids love me so much. My daughter texts me, asked me for money. I told her, yeah, but I said the dishwasher needs empty. She goes, well, I'm at work. I will when I get home. What's for dinner? I'm at work too. Stolen base for Kolak. And ball 1 at the plate to Hines. Hines with an RBI single in her first attempt at the plate.
There's a fly line drive out
just out
to
of reach of Taylor.
left center. Hope is actually the one who picked it up and relayed it into Addie here.
Kolak scores. Hines in with the RBI double.
The catcher, number 2, Leah.
That's one thing I realized watching too. You don't necessarily know which outfielder picked it up if you lost track. You know,
Right.
if they're crisscrossed or something.
Well,
so
Taylor almost came up
she
with
did.
a catch.
It was almost there.
Outstretched, but
Ball high.
put that away. Well, that didn't miss by much, did it?
No, 2-0 is the count here. The Hawks have a runner on second. 1 out. There we go.
Oh,
Right over Addie's head. Taylor Rates picks that one up. And the runner does stop at third. So we've got runners now on first and third.
Addie was just an eighth of an inch taller. She might have gotten a glove on it.
Alyssa Holtz.
Alyssa Holtz, left fielder, struck out in the first inning, will be the batter. Swung on, popped up, third base. Robert calls it out, makes the catch.
Out number 2.
Peyton.
Runner takes off for second, throw down. Ball gets into center field. That's going to score the runner from third.
That was maybe from before. No, it's a good.
So 1-0 count to Peyton, designated hitter. 1 down, 4-0 now Hawks over the Cardinals. Popped up in the infield. Tenley Cavanaugh is going to come in, make the catch to get out of the inning. Hawks put up 2 more. Lead 4-0 here on MCSN. We'll go to the bottom of the third when we come back.
There were 2 runs. On
Now what
3
just happened?
hits.
How'd they score 2?
If you're looking for an old barbershop, it's just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low-cost cut with old-time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of MCSN, and Dan says, "Let's go Cardinals!"
Cassidy.
Go bottom of the third. Cassidy Frazier to lead things off. Over at the boys' game, it's tied 2-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Those cardiac Cardinals over there in the baseball team, they won 7 straight, and most of them been 1 run
The last 4 games
last
have
inning
been.
games, yeah. So they're setting up again. If someone gets on and Jack Dossel comes up, ball game. I'm telling you, I'll call her right now. If you want to watch the end of that close one over on the other stream going on MCSN, Chad and Mitch are over there calling that.
Counts 1-1 on Cassidy. She's our first batter of the inning here. There's a swing. 1-2.
Had a good cut on it.
Yeah.
It's high, evens count, 2-2. Swing and miss for the first out.
Now batting for the
Brings up
Cardinals,
center fielder number 2, Hope
number
Meyer.
2, Hope Meyer.
Hope had a nice catch out there to end the second inning, right? Top of the second, I think it was.
Yep.
Yep. Strike 1.
Kleitch, the pitcher for the Hawks, works pretty fast.
Swing, strike 2 on Hope. Cardinals have 1 out here against them. There's the swing for strike number 3 on Hope. Brings up 2 outs. And Claire Hackman, catcher.
Catcher, number 6, Claire Hackman.
Claire hit her first varsity home run the other night against North Scott.
First pitch, away it went.
Okay, so both of my kids have hit me up for money while I'm doing this.
Did you say denied?
No. No, I approve both transactions.
Keegan. Keegan. Lila. Get Keegan.
Little pop up just out of the reach of the catcher, so Claire Heckman stays alive.
Come on, Claire.
Here, I'm going to put the baseball game on my phone just so I can see how they're doing.
I'll step out here in just a second. See, there we go. Little hopper. Oh, picked up by the second baseman. Claire's quick too. Let's see, from the scoreboard, I think I can see who's up. Number 4, Ryan's up.
At Nemers Realty, that the relationship between agents, clients, and the marketing team is the most important part of the business. Nemers Realty knows that every property is different, so they use marketing strategies that compile statistical data to monitor and develop a tailored plan for your property. This custom marketing allows them to target your property's most promising prospects. Give Heather Hafner a call today at 563-590-5139 to discuss how their marketing can work for you. At Nemers Realty, a proud sponsor of MCSN.
Over at the back here for the top of the 4th here at Jack Marlowe Sports Complex over at the baseball game. They're going to extra innings, tied at 2. And Kayla Felton will lead off the 4th for West Delaware against Cardinal pitcher Jenna Wiebengay. And a 4-0 West Delaware lead. Swung on, foul, out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 from Wiebengay, high and outside, 1-1.
There was one.
Swung on, and it gets away from Robert. This is a hard hit.
Picked up by Addie Bowman.
So Felton on first. Brings up number 9 hitter Olivia Schulte, the center fielder. Grounded out to the third baseman Robert, her first to bat. Gets the bunt down to Wiebengay, the pitcher. Throw to first in time. Moves Felton on to second base.
Batting next for the Hawks, the right fielder,
This is a
number
leadoff.
6, Eve Wedewer.
Eve Wedewer. That's a hard name. Does it start with an R or a W?
W. W-E-D-E-W-E-R.
Wederer.
Wederer.
Okay. That wasn't bad for not seeing it
No,
written down.
it
I was just kind of going by here.
Well, as a PE teacher, you should know a bunch of different names, right? And how they're pronounced.
I always tell them on the first day, tell me your name, and if I say it wrong, please correct me every time until I get it right. I always feel bad.
Picked up foul. Speaking of that, remember Williamsburg game that Charlie G? Remember, I was just destroying her last name all night. So the next night at the baseball game, I talked to a guy, and he had asked me about the the name, how you pronounce our last names, and I asked him about that. He goes, "Yeah, nobody gets that one right."
Yeah. Picked up by Addie.
Oh, high throw. Did it take her off the bag? Yep. So we're gonna have runners on the corners with one down.
I've been known more than once to go right up to the announcer and
Batting next for the Hawks, the third
pronounce it
baseman,
for him.
You
You
know
know
what?
what I mean? Him or her.
Anytime that we've played in Marion, it's Abe Michael.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you tell him or not.
There's this
Ground ball to Robert. Throw to first. Gets the out.
out number 2.
Keeps the runners at second and third. It's the second time Kolak's grounded out to Robert. Brings up pitcher Mary Kleitch, who's doubled and popped up to Addie Bowman at short. And 2 down. Here it is. The first Kate flinch of the night.
Get 2 outs over on the baseball field.
She didn't flinch on one the other night. She got it in her head. Popped up out in right field. Cassie Frazier gives chase. It gets by her. Hope Meyer picks it up, throws it in. 2 runs will score as Felton and Wedewer will cross the plate. Leitch will end up at second with a 2 RBI double.
Now batting for the Hawks.
The umpire told their girls they could not take their helmets off till they got all the way into the dugout.
Come on, Alp. It's hot out here tonight.
Actually, it's starting to cool off, or maybe that's because we're in the shade.
Coach Depke's, if you haven't been live, I haven't noticed that Coach Depke's sitting to my left tonight, offering extra commentary. Too bad I didn't have the third headset with the big mixer over here.
Yeah, there you go.
I got the mixer, I just don't have the third headset. Coakley's using it with Mitch.
Ball high. Brings the count to 2-0, sorry.
We'll talk to Coach Depke in between games 1 and 2 for a little bit. He doesn't really have anything interesting to say, I'm pretty sure, but popped up sky high.
Cassidy's coming in on it. There she gets it. Great catch.
So that'll end top of the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Cardinals have some work to do, down 6-0 here at MCSN.
Runs on 1 hit.
Nissan Cab has been serving the Maquoketa community since 1925. Chris and his staff are always welcoming to new or current clients for all their insurance and real estate needs. Nissan Cavan is located at 111 West Platte Street in Maquoketa, or visit their website at nissancavanInsuranceandRealEstate.com. Call them at 563-652-5171 to discuss your home buying or selling or insurance needs. Nissan Cavan is a proud sponsor of Maquoketa athletes from youth leagues through high school sports and all of the Maquoketa and surrounding communities. Whether you are looking to brighten your smile or seeking a family-friendly dental office, you have found the right place. Lechtenberg & Young Dental wants you to feel comfortable and confident in their highly trained doctors and staff. They offer a wide range of services and financing options for all your dental needs. At Lechtenberg & Young, they know how hectic life can be and are committed to making their practice convenient and accessible. Call 563-652-3438 today to schedule an appointment at Lechtenberg & Young Dental in Maquoketa.
All right, come on, Addie B.
We go to the bottom of 4th, leading off to be Addie Bowman for the Cardinals, trailing 6-0. Got a little piece fouled off, 0-1.
All right, well, they got 3 outs over there, so we're going in the bottom of the 8th. That ball ran over onto the baseball field.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
You have to stop the game over there.
Well, they're in between innings. Or they're, yeah. She's over there getting it.
So 1-2 to Bowman at the plate here from Kleitch. Pitch swung on, fouled away.
Heads up.
Heading towards that field again. Did it make it?
Nope.
No,
Tall fence. It did just, one girl wasn't looking though. It almost went right to her left about a foot.
In the dirt. Ties, evens the count, 2-2. Not as big of a crowd tonight as we've had, though. With all the media here, I guess that would be understandable, right?
Right. Oh, she threw a change up.
One down.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the pitcher, number 8, Jenna.
So Jenna Wiebengay will be the batter. One down. Just outside, 1-0. Swung on into right field. Makes the catch.
She got it?
Yeah. 2 down.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the first
I didn't see her make the catch. I just looked at the ump to see if he raised his arm because we can't. The dugout kind of takes it away from us down that corner.
Get Cannon up over there.
Walk-off home run time. 0-1. Ground ball to short. And
gets through.
Drops. Kayla will be safe at first.
Brings up second baseman, Tenley Kavanaugh.
Any relation?
No, I don't know. I have to check her birth records.
She's not in the Bible, huh?
No.
Ground ball again up the middle. Oh, it just popped right into her glove nicely for her out there. So the fielder's choice to retire Birkin brings the third out. So we'll go to the fifth. 6-0 West Delaware on top of Maquoketa here on MCSN.
In the bottom of the fourth, there were no runs, no hits.
At least we're playing with them. You know,
Bluff Lake Catfish Farm has been a Jackson County treasure for more than 50 years, serving up all-you-can-eat specials Friday through Sunday in an out-of-the-way hidden gem located 5 minutes from Maquoketa Cave State Park. Friday is an 18-ounce prime rib or all-you-can-eat catfish. Saturday's all-you-can-eat haddock. And Sunday, all the shrimp and fried chicken you can handle. Open Friday 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. They are closed Monday through Thursday and the entire month of December. Bluff Lake Catfish Farm will give you an experience that will have you telling stories about for years to come. Don't forget to feed the ducks and the fish and check out the gift shop and the awesome waterfall, all at Bluff Lake Catfish Farm, 9301 95th Avenue in Maquoketa.
Let's go to the fifth and do up for the Hawks. 5, 6, 7. Wegman, the catcher, Holtz, the left fielder, and Peyton, the designated hitter. Popped up. Addie Bowman calls it out, makes the catch. I just noticed in a couple of these pop-ups, it's got a nice shot, picture of the moon straight up in the sky up there.
Oh, yeah.
If you just look straight up,
yep,
underneath the canopy edge.
The left fielder, number 20.
I don't think the camera at home is going that high, but
ooh, that one was high. Nice grab by Claire. Cole must have struck out. 2 outs.
so 1-1 to count as Holtz fouls that one off. You know, it's hot and muggy as it was today. It ain't bad sitting right here
Yeah,
right now.
that's what I said. I didn't think it was too bad, but I know we're in the shade, but
Excuse me.
that was just high. Jack Dostal's up.
Well, if he's going to hit a walk-off, it's going to have to be over the fence now. He's Mr. Walk-Off King, man. He's had like 6 or 7 in the last 2 years. It's just uncanny.
Knows when to pull the trigger.
He does. I mean, clutch.
It's a foul ball down the right or third baseline over there.
Looks like they're going to the 9th.
Yep. Full count here, 1 out.
The boys, I don't know if you noticed on my comment the other day, I had to go look, but that 7-game win streak that they're on right now is the longest since 2012 when they had a 9-game.
I did see that.
Miss Raider had me looking up stats real quick when I seen her post. Luckily, I had it handy because I had to go find it the other day because Coakley started asking me some questions because we got some kids that played so long that they're coming up on the record books. And so I was looking a bunch of stuff up.
She did swing on that one. Did they not reset the... I'm just looking at the scoreboard.
No, she got
she got foul
piece.
piece.
She got a
Okay.
piece. And that's a line shot in the left, just over the outstretched glove of Robert. She's going to go on to 2 as Holtz for a double. Bring up designated hitter Mia Payton.
For the Hawks, the designated player, number 24, Mia Payton.
One 0 from Wiebengay.
There's a
Called
strike.
Two and 1.
There we go.
Swung
Nice
on.
glove, Militia. Fires it over to Birkin there for the second out.
Brings up the shortstop, Kayla Felton now with 2 down, and Holtz over at third.
The shortstop, number 4, Kayla Felton.
West Stellar's 10 and 4, and I believe ranked 6 in the rankings here. Popped out of play, 0 and 1. Yeah, at least that one's a short one to retrieve for the Cardinal dugout. Who's on foul ball duty right now?
Oh, I've seen Carly out a few times.
And it's not her this time. That's Alex Thomas.
Here's a nice pitch. Foul. Down the third baseline.
So 2 foul balls gives an 0-2 count. Swung and popped up out into center, left center. Taylor Bates makes the catch to end the inning. Go to bottom of the 5th. We come back here on MCSN.
In the market for a new or used vehicle? Then make sure you get to Brad Deary Motors or Brad Deary Ford in Maquoketa, Iowa. Brad Deary is the home of the half-off vehicles and the area's largest selection of new and used vehicles. Brad Deary Motors is located at 112 North 2nd Street in Maquoketa, and Brad Deary Ford is located at 1178 200th Avenue in Maquoketa. And don't forget about Brad Deary's Collision Center at 709 Muggsy Lane in Maquoketa for all your auto body needs. Visit Brad Deary's website at braddeary.com or follow them on Facebook under Brad Deary Motors. Brad Deary has been a proud supporter of the Maquoketa community and Cardinal athletics since 1985.
For the Cardinals.
So we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Taylor Bates, who ended the inning, will lead things off. Strikeout victim, her first bat. She'll be followed by Alex Thomas and then Cassidy Frazier. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Takes first pitch from Kleitsch. 1-0. West Delaware is taking a 3-2 lead in the 9th behind us. Foul ball by Bates, 1-1. She's hurrying. One and two on the strike call. All the way again. It stays 1 and 2. Huh? She's indisposed. And strikeout for Bates, 1 down.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the designated
that?
hitter, number 7.
No.
Alex.
She had the fielder's choice the end.
Oh, that's right.
Alex Thomas, swing and a miss, 0-1. Rocket shot down the left field line. That's going to be foul. Count be 0-2. Hard hit by Thomas on that one. Just foul though.
Oh,
Swing and a miss for the second out and the strikeout.
Now batting for Cardinals, the right fielder, number 3, Cassidy Frazier.
And misses for ball 1. It's Cassidy Frazier. West Delaware's put up 2 here in the top of the 9th behind us. 2-0 to Frazier.
I can see a runner on second from here. 2 outs. Over there.
And a 2-1 count to Cassidy Frazier in the softball field. She's had some good swings if she connects with one.
Yep.
Watch out. Just misses high. 3-2 or 3-1.
Hey, here we go, Cassidy.
Strike 2 called. So full count for Cassidy.
Oh, swing and a miss. Kleitsch will strike out the side in the bottom of the 5th. 6-0 West Delaware over Maquoketa. We'll go to the 6th. We come back on MCSN.
Mark and Susan Sheets started Sheets General Construction in 2009 with only the 2 of them as employees. Today, they employ between 15 and 20 employees and have completed over 350 projects, including projects over $3 million and up to 5 projects at once. Mostly working in eastern Iowa and surrounding Maquoketa area, including work at the Maquoketa Middle School, Cardinal Elementary, High School, and the newly renovated Goodenow Field. They are also looking forward to working at the new Maquoketa Ag Building. Mark Sheets graduated from Iowa State with a construction engineering degree and previously worked in Cedar Rapids, Clearwater, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia before coming back home to Maquoketa to start Sheets General Construction. Call Sheets General Construction at 563-652-8399 for any of your construction needs, or visit their website at sheetsdesignbuild.com.
Go to the top of the 6th. 6-0 West Delaware on top of Maquoketa. Number 9 hitter Olivia Schulte, the center fielder, who was grounded out twice, will be leading off the 6th for West Delaware. Bunt picked up by Wiebengay, but it's not going to have a play in time to get Schulte, so she'll be on first with the infield hit.
Now batting for the Hawks, the right fielder, number 6, Eve Weatherworth.
She's going. Throw is just a little bit off there, but Addie did scoop it up.
A 1-0 count to Wedewer at the plate. Wedewer is singled, flied out to center, and reached on an error and scored 2 runs. And ball 2 from Wiebengay. Swung on, foul down the first base line, 2-1.
Peyton's up over on the baseball field. 1-1 count, nobody out.
Three-one count to Wedewer as Wiebengay's pitch misses. Cardinal girls on Wednesday night will be at Marion with a doubleheader. It's starting at 6. Then they got a little bit of a break. They don't come back till next Monday night against South Tama here at home. Pop up out to shortstop, caught by Addie Bowman for the first out.
Now batting for the Hawks, the third baseman, number 30.
And that ends the regular season.
Isn't that crazy?
I know. July 16th is, I think, the girls' first district night, if I remember right.
Yep.
Don't know if we're going to be able to broadcast that or not. We'll see.
Ball high.
I'd like to. So next Monday night, we'll have the South Tama doubleheader here on MCSN for sure. Ball gets past Hackman. And Schulte is on over at third. Following that, and a 2-0 count to Kolak, the batter.
Bunt. Foul. Claire ran to pick that one up.
Oof.
Just a little bit high, I think.
Didn't miss by much.
There we go.
Swung on, popped up, going back as Addie Bowman makes the catch. So Addie with 2 straight
Now batting for
catches
the
for
Hawks,
putouts.
pitcher, number 5, Macy Kleitsch.
Brings up the pitcher, Kleitsch. Kleitsch has doubled twice, scored a run, has 2 RBIs, and popped up to the shortstop. And takes first pitch from Wiebengay, 0-1. Ground ball to Robert at third. Throw to first. She kind of clutched it a little bit differently she normally does and just sailed high on her. So Schulte scores. And Kleitsch is safe at first on the error.
Batting next for the Hawks, the second baseman, number 16, Heather Hines.
So Heather Hines, the second baseman, who has singled, RBI single and RBI double and flied out to right, will be the batter.
Ball low.
The boys are down to their last out, down 4-2 in the bottom of the ninth. Throw from the knees. Runner's safe. The ball got away. And a 2-0 count at the plate. Wiebengay's 2-0.
Ooh, that looked good.
Strike one.
There we go. There's another one.
Popped up. Center field. Hopemeyer comes in. Made it a little difficult. The wind looks like it took it a little bit to her left, but came up with the catch. That'll end top of the sixth. The Hawks add another run. Take a 7-0 lead to the bottom of the sixth, and we come back on MCSN.
Oh, I think the game's over down there.
Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile. And at Smiles on Main, we believe that everyone deserves to experience life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main is located at 119 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Maquoketa, Iowa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133.
Leading off the bottom
So
of the
Hopemeyer
sixth,
lead off the bottom of the sixth.
center fielder, number
And then
2,
she'll be followed by top of the order, Claire Hackman and Addie Bowman. Cardinals need some runs, down 7-0. Got 6 outs left to play with. Fouled away, 0-1. Ground ball out to second.
Shoot.
Second baseman makes a nice play. 1 away.
batting next for the
What are you rattling over there?
Cardinals, number 6,
Water bottles?
I'm in my lunch box.
I think it was just low outside for Claire. Ball one. I didn't see where that one was. What is ball two? There we go. That could be fair. Yes, it was caught fair by the left fielder. That's the second out of the inning. Brings up shortstop, Addie Bowman.
The shortstop, number 1, Addie Bowman.
There we go. Oh, right back to the pitcher. She throws it to first.
Well, that was a quick inning. Go this 7th inning. Cardinals trail 7-0 on MCSN.
There were no West Delaware.
At Nemers Realty, they believe that the relationship between agents, clients, and the marketing team is the most important part of the business. Nemers Realty knows that every property is different, so they use marketing strategies that compile statistical data to monitor and develop a tailored plan for your property. This custom marketing allows them to target your property's most promising prospects. Give Heather Hafner a call today at 563-590-5139 to discuss how their marketing can work for you. At Nemers Realty, a proud sponsor of MCSN.
Leading off the top of the 7th, the catcher, number 2, Leah Wegman.
So Leah Wegman, the catcher, will lead off here in the top of the 7th against Weeben Gay. Ground ball down third base. Foul.
Picked up some spectators here in the since the boys' game's over. Nice pitch, Jenna. Strike 2. You know what I mean? A few people flocking over to check it out.
Yep. Goes both ways, too.
Yeah, it does. That one was ball high.
Plus, with the concessions not being open, you got plenty of time to.
Yep. Don't have to
those kind of
stand
things.
in line or anything like that. Nice pitch.
Up the middle. Off of Addie Bowman's glove into center field for a base hit. Just Addie getting a glove on that was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That was hit pretty hard.
Hit hard.
Left fielder, number 20, Alyssa Holtz.
So Alyssa Holtz, the left fielder. Wegman on it first, no out. Top of the 7th. Bunt.
That shows a bunt. Yep.
Foul. Get your dad some WD-40. Every now and then I hear that squeak.
He has some in the truck. I'll tell him to go get it.
Oh, nice catch.
shot,
Doubles her up.
Oh.
Oh, unable to.
She's not on the base yet, though. So
Okay.
had she caught it, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? That girl was not back to the base. She would have had her.
What a catch by
That was a
Alicia.
line drive.
Wow.
Ooh. Yikes.
Now batting for the Hawks, the designated player, number 24, Mia Hayton.
That's one of those ones that'll sting the palm of your hand, too.
I think you yelled louder than me, too. Scared me.
I think we went red on the volume button.
The volume meter. She's going to round Make it to second. There she goes.
Second and third now, one down. You saying I screeched like a girl, or is that what you're trying to get at?
No, just the loudness startled me.
Well, that was a startling play.
You know I'm kind of jumpy.
Yes, I do know that. There's a fly ball. It's curving foul down left field line.
Foul. Yeah, it was super deep out there. Taylor did get to it, though. It didn't get over the fence.
Just a long strike.
Right.
Well, there is a lot of people behind us, isn't there?
Yeah, all of a
Yes.
sudden you turn around.
I almost feel like I need some security over here.
We got the 10 up, or the shield up. That's good. You can't get too close.
Yeah, I've seen enough Grunwald foul balls come this way behind me. I don't want to get hit. 1-1 to Kayla Felton, shortstop. Ground ball to Robert at third.
Check
Throw to
that
first.
runner.
It's a little bit high.
Oh, she did get her, though, didn't she?
Oh, they're going
Oh,
to say
he's
she was
saying
off
she
the
was
bag
off.
on the catch. So that's going to allow Wegman to score. Peyton to third. And runners on the corner with one down.
Now batting for the Hawks, the center fielder, number 1, Olivia Schulte.
Cardinal infield's going to have a little chat. Outfielders are huddled up as well, talking things over. And Schulte, the batter, against Liebengay, takes ball one. The 1-0 bunt attempt gets it right down back to Liebengay. Throw to first for the second out. Another run does score as Peyton comes across from third. Felton to second. And there's two down.
Now batting for the Hawks, the right fielder, number 6, Eve Weatherward.
Ready, let's have Mom take a picture, okay? Mom!
So Eve Wedewer, the leadoff batter, with a 1-0 count now. Two down. Felton on at third. Ground ball to Birkin at first. She'll take it herself to end the inning. So the Cardinals have to score 9 runs here coming up in the next at bat here in the bottom of the 7th on MCSN.
If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low cost cut with old time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of MCSN, and Dan says, "Let's go Cardinals!"
Nissan Cabin Insurance and Real Estate has been serving the Maquoketa community since 1925. Chris and his staff are always welcoming to new or current clients for all their insurance and real estate needs. Nissan Cavan is located at 111 West Platte Street in Maquoketa, or visit their website at nissancavaninsuranceandrealestate.com. Call them at 563-652-5171 to discuss your home buying or selling or insurance needs. Nissan Cavan is a proud sponsor of Maquoketa athletes from youth leagues through high school sports and all of the Maquoketa and surrounding communities.
So Jenna Gay, Michaela Birkin, and Tinley Cavanaugh here in the bottom of the 7th. Missed the first pitch from Kleitch, strike to Gay. Second one popped up out past
Change
second
up.
base.
She did make connection with it.
Shortstop makes the catch. Felton out there, 1 down.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 4, Michaela Birkin.
Strike 1 on Michaela. She fouls that one off behind the catcher.
Kleitch, pitcher for the Hawks, has 11 strikeouts here in game 1. One walk. 2 walks, actually, 2 walks, my bad. So Tinley Cavanaugh, the Cardinals down to their last out.
Number 10, Tinley Cavanaugh.
Swung
There
on
we
in right
go.
field. Gonna,
Oh,
nice catch.
man.
Diving catch by the right fielder to end game 1. 9-0, the victory.
For the Cardinals in the bottom of the 7th.
We'll take a short break. We'll leave the stream on. It will be on mute, and we'll come back here in just a few minutes with girls head basketball coach here at Maquoketa.
Maquoketa, 0.
What's your name again? James Depke. Back here at the Jack Marla Sports Complex, joined by girls head basketball coach James Depke. And coach, you finally it's kind of a catch-22 because usually you're one of my viewers every night, but you're here in attendance and get a rare opportunity to come down and see the girls.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Worked out into the schedule, and I want to get down here and at least be able to catch one game in this compressed schedule. It just so far I've had stuff going on and work-wise or evenings and family stuff, and hadn't worked out, and wanted to make sure I got down here to at least be able to see one game live. So
it's always a good thing. You're a big supporter of the girls and the other things they do outside of just your basketball program, and I don't. Some schools that's kind of rare anymore, I think, and I appreciate that you put in the diligence and put in the time with the girls as you do.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I believe that you should be multi-sport athletes. I have never believed in the whole specialized. I mean, yes, if you're at a 5A school, yeah, you probably will need to specialize by the time you get to high school because you just can't be good at everything in high school. But school like Maquoketa, you rely on multi-sport athletes. You need them to be able to play 2, 3, 4 sports, and if you have a really athletic class, you expect that that they're going to do that. So for me, I come down here and support them win or lose, and that way nobody questions, oh hey, I want him to be I want them to be doing basketball, not softball. No, I want you doing softball now, but if we can work it in that we can do, a little open gym now and then, never hurts to knock the rust off. So
speaking of open gym, tentatively, it looks like maybe the end of this week that you can start having some of that?
Yeah, July 1st, we're allowed to the coaches are allowed to run them. I will not be there. We're not going to be doing them until we're going to start actually July 7th. We are just trying to my concern first and foremost is that I don't want to start open gyms and then have a girl come down with COVID and then we shut the softball season down with a week to go. So we're going to really practice social distancing. We're going to just basically do basic ball handling. We're going to do shooting at certain, at rims. We're going to really try and keep the numbers down at least the first week until softball's over, however long a run they make, and then we'll kind of make some adjustments at that point. But, I want them to enjoy it. I mean, it's a shortened season. These girls basically are getting about 3 weeks worth of game, 2-month season in about 2.5 weeks. So the last thing I want to do is have an open gym ruin their opportunity to play in the postseason and stuff. So we're going to be very diligent about that, and that's why we really honestly pushed it back until the first week of July. So no other teams are doing different stuff, and that's fine, but, is what it is. I want them to experience, softball, and this is a young team, and they need all the experience they can get because, in a couple of years, softball could be really good as well. So
I agree. Well, we are in a lot of unknown territory, and who knows if there's going to be a football and volleyball season. And
right.
And basketball kind of falls into the same category if this doesn't go away because it's – how do you play basketball without guarding somebody?
Exactly.
I mean, now, if you go back to the old 3-on-3, you can limit it maybe a little bit. But
boy,
would you imagine having to coach that after it's been gone since 1985?
It's been gone since 86. So that was when I was still in high school. We still played it. My school changed my sophomore year from 6-on-6 to 5-on-5. But I know it's going to be really interesting. As I've been saying, I'm cautiously optimistic because – you knew that there's going to be some cases with baseball and softball, but there's only so far, I think, 8 or 9 schools throughout the state that have had to shut down. Maybe
there was 3 more this weekend.
Oh, was there? Okay, so we're up to 10 or 12.
About a dozen, yeah.
But I'm hopeful that we can figure out a way to possibly, if they go with a full face mask in football, like the visor all the way down, maybe that'll limit some of that stuff. I know it'd be hot as heck, but. At some point.
Plus, they steam up a lot. I wore one once just to try it out because I wore glasses when I played, and that didn't last. I was like, take that thing off.
Yeah. as I said, it's going to depend on how it goes, and not so much the kids, but it's more the fans and the officials and the grandparents and stuff
Right.
that we've been cooped up for so long that grandparents are really going to try and make the trip to the games, and those are the ones that we want to make sure that they're the ones at the highest risk. We don't want to get them sick. So it's going to be interesting. The next month and a half to 2 months is really going to tell a lot, especially with the NBA kicking off, Major League Baseball kicking off, the NFL. We should have a pretty good idea by mid-September what's going to happen, hopefully. So,
Yeah, I have a lot of personal opinions about it, but I'll withhold. You know how I get, but.
I'm of the belief that sooner or later it is what it is, and we just got to move forward.
We got to go.
You got to go.
You got to go. I mean,
I'm of that mentality as well. That I've said that since
I
day
just
one.
fear there's been too much of a precedent set every time that we have like a big flu outbreak or whatever. You're
just
throwing
shut
a
down.
lot of monkey wrenches into the works. That's my fear.
Mine too. Is that, let's say you get into like the MVC and Cedar Falls and Waterloo West play, and they transfer it back and forth, and then they don't test positive, and then West goes down and plays Iowa City, and next thing you know, you got 3 or 4 teams out of conference that are in a conference that suddenly have to shut down because of COVID, and now you're looking at not only you're looking at safety of the players first and foremost, and coaches and officials and stuff like that, but on top of it, you're also competitive balance because you only get so many games, and how do you figure out postseasons and things like that? Because they might miss the 3 toughest teams, or they might, miss the 3 easiest teams. It's just going to be, it's going to be interesting.
Well, looks like we're still going to start game 2, so I guess if you want to hang out for a little bit,
sure.
I don't know where my partner went. She's probably visiting somewhere. Eve Wedewer will lead things off. Ground ball is third, picked up by Wybenga. Throw to first, in time, 1 down. It's 1 pitch, 1 out. If you had, you live in Dubuque, so
Right.
they've had, a little bit higher numbers than we've had down here. And have you had any issues as far as your work? Because you got drivers out all over the country and.
Right. No, we teach them to, we've been very upfront. If a driver gets it, get them off the road if possible, or make sure they get the delivery done. But we're essential workers, and we actually, the majority of the stuff we deliver is food, food items, and we got to get it delivered from point A to point B so that people get food on the table. So.
Yeah, as many of you at home don't know, I'm in the same business, just in a different little bit area of it, and based in Denver, and we don't do any over the road. We're all in that regional intermodal stuff, but it at first it was a little bit annoying with all the rules and stuff like that. It's really kind of gone back to normal for us anyway,
Right.
as far as that's concerned, but
we're noticing that the packing houses that we support and haul for, the Smithfields and things like that, probably will never get back to good catch. We'll probably never get back to what they consider 100% capacity.
Right.
But that's probably not necessarily a bad thing either.
Right.
So we're getting there. We're busy again, which is good. So.
All right, well, Cardinals go in 1, 2, 3. Carly Cavanaugh on the mound for the Cardinals. They'll come up to bat here in the bottom first. When we come back here, we'll rejoin with Coach Depke on MCSN.
Mark and Susan Sheets started Sheets General Construction in 2009 with only the 2 of them as employees. Today, they employ between 15 and 20 employees and have completed over 350 projects, including projects over $3 million and up to 5 projects at once. Mostly working in eastern Iowa and surrounding Maquoketa area, including work at the Maquoketa Middle School, Cardinal Elementary, High School, and the newly renovated Goodenow Field. They are also looking forward to working at the new Maquoketa Ag Building. Mark Sheets graduated from Iowa State with a construction engineering degree and previously worked in Cedar Rapids, Clearwater, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia, before coming back home to Maquoketa to start Sheets General Construction. Call Sheets General Construction at 563-652-8399 for any of your construction needs, or visit their website at sheetsdesignbuild.com.
So the bottom of the first we go. Leading off will be Claire Hackman, Cardinal catcher. Swung on and missed. Foul ball 0-1.
She was right on that one, just fouled it straight back.
Aaron Mullen, the pitcher, freshman for West Delaware. Now 1-1 count to Hackman. Line inside, 2-1.
At this point, you don't want to help her out.
Nope, Claire hit her first dinger the other night.
I saw that.
There's a nice
smoked.
line shot into left field. Claire on with a single. Bring up Addie B. So Claire with leadoff hit on first. First pitch from Mullen. This bunt attempt is called strike.
Shortstop, number 1, Addie Bowman.
Got a few holes to fill on your basketball team this year, don't you?
Yep, there's a few. 4. He replaced basically the whole starting lineup outside of Tenley. So
Addie B, one of those, will probably slide right in that starting spot now.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be, we're gonna be a different team than last year. Obviously, we're gonna be quite inexperienced, but we're gonna be very athletic, much like last year. But in other cases, we're actually gonna be big.
Yes.
So we can play big and slow and pound you down low, or we can go quick. So it's gonna be, we're gonna kind of mix it up a little bit. But yeah, we got to replace 4 seniors, and that core got us to, got the program turned around, and so now it's a matter of, keeping momentum going. And that doesn't mean that that we're expecting to get to 20 wins this year or anything like that. It's different each year, and these girls are going to have a different mindset coming in, and you're going to see some girls step up because, they went from being, role players to, significant players and contributors.
Ball 4 to Addie Bowman. She'll go ahead to first. Clackman will go to second on the walk.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 8, Jenna Wiebengay.
Yeah, as far as your height things are, I think Jackie Miller improved a heck of a lot as the year went on last year and had some really good moments.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've gone back and watched, during this COVID stuff, I've gone back and watched some of the games from, this previous season, and she was huge in the West Delaware tournament game. She came in, and her and CJ gave us a spark off the bench that we really kind of needed to get us rolling. And then once we got rolling, then everybody else kind of fell in line. And I tell you, the other girl that's come a long, long ways is Carly Davis. She is, when I first got here and started working with her, told her to be patient. It was going to take some time, and she has really put the work in, and I think you're going to start seeing dividends. I mean, she had a couple games at the JV level last year where she got close to 30 and just dominated, And, you put both those two together, and, you go 6'2", 6'2" across the line. That's going to be tough.
Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Fly ball at the right field's caught for the first out. Runners stay where they're at. I think with Carly Davis, the biggest thing with her that, from my perspective of covering most of your games last year, is footwork.
Oh, much, yeah. Well, and that's the thing with
And that's something that can be taught.
Oh yeah, very much so. We work on it a lot. The unfortunate thing is that things like footwork, proper ball position, post entry passes, things like that. Normally we work on that stuff during the summer, and those are things you hone in on individual skills. But with this whole COVID outbreak and the summer we've had so far, it's we just don't have that opportunity, and it is what it is.
Birkin gets a nice bunt down.
Safe.
And able to beat it out. So Cardinals with one down have the bases loaded to start the bottom of the first here in game 2.
Batting next for the Cardinals, the second baseman.
Brings up second baseman Tenley Cavanaugh.
Tenley Cavanaugh.
Need a gapper. Clear the bases. Ooh.
It's a 1-1 count to Tenley.
Got to capitalize. Need to get at least one to two across here.
Oh, that bottom dropped out. Good way to lay off that.
Wow.
It looked good coming in,
Yes,
though.
it did.
It looked like a meatball.
Looked like, let's serve this into left field.
See, I would have swung and missed.
Well, me too, obviously.
3-1 now to Tenley.
I do enjoy watching softball. I am never played baseball. I did as a youth, but never in high school. But it's a faster game. There you go.
Ball 4 walks in
Good
a
eye.
run.
Good job by Tenley just making the pitcher work.
That's right.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the left fielder, number
Gonna get a visit to the mound by the coach.
Taylor.
Probably just coming out to relax her, tell her to calm down. I mean, it's gonna be tough as a young 8th grader, freshman, etc. And things don't go your way to start off with. You start, that doubt creeps in, and
Yeah, even the ones that have played the competitive U trip, when you get to varsity level, it is a little bit different.
Right.
Taylor Bates, left fielder, takes ball 1. Swung on, foul down third baseline in front of the Cardinal dugout, 1-1.
Oh,
Popped
boy.
out of play, 1-2.
She was on that one. Good eye.
High again, full count. Oh, swing and a miss for the second out.
Good pitch.
Now batting
Laney Hafner,
the designated player, number 12.
designated hitter.
Hafner.
Oh, out in front.
So 1 to Hafner. Bases loaded. Cardinals got 1 across so far, 2 down. Ground ball.
Get past.
Gets
Yes.
past the second baseman. That's going to score 1. They're going to hold the second runner third. So bases will remain loaded. And Hefner has an RBI single.
Job of hitting.
catcher, number 9.
And that gives Maquoketa a 2-0 lead. Brings up the pitcher, Carly Cavanaugh. Carly, probably another player you're going to take a long look at here this fall.
Yeah, I have the benefit of coached her for several years in AAU, along with Reese Kuhlman. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, the thing of it is that you don't want to push them up too soon, but
Sometimes there's a necessity.
but if they can help, you know,
Yep.
even if it's spot minutes. Drop.
Right.
Oh,
it's
there
off
you
the
go.
second baseman's glove. They'll score Birkin and Tenley.
Nice job of running by Carly to take second there on the throw.
Hafner will go stop at third.
Now batting for the
And
Cardinals.
Carly took second on the throw, as Coach mentioned.
Number 2.
Yeah, the hope is that we can keep, you know, those girls playing majority of the minutes at the JV or freshman level or whatever we have, you know, level 2, level 3, whatever it is. And then, you know, if they can contribute a few minutes here or there at the varsity level for spot duty, you know, we'd certainly do that. So
We're going to have a pitching change as Kleitsch is going to go back to the mound, the Game 1 winner, replacing Mullen. We'll take a break, come back here on MCSN shortly.
Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider, conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you.
I'll have to interrupt that commercial break, as that was a quick warm-up. So Hope Meyer, the batter.
and immediately you can see the speed
The
change
difference.
between the two pitchers. That had to look like it was about 1,000 miles an hour faster than the first girl.
And Hope Meyer at the plate with
Wow.
a 1-1 or 0-2 count.
Yeah, the girl they put on the mound is she's good.
Well, she befuddled the Cardinals in Game 1, hitting-wise, fouled away.
Much more movement and a lot more speed behind it.
Looks like Mullen exited the game. And number 7, Claire Ridnour, is back at first, just like Game 1. And Hope Meyer will strike out, so Kleitsch does her job, comes in, stops the bleeding for the Hawks. Cardinals will take a 4-0 lead to the top of the second when we come back on MCSN.
Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider, conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile. And at Smiles on Main, we believe that everyone deserves to experience life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main is located at 119 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Maquoketa, Iowa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133.
So we go to the top of the second.
Leading off the top of the second for the Hawks, the catcher, number 2, Leah Wegman.
Leah Wegman, the catcher, will lead it off for West Delaware. These ain't too bad out in the shade.
No. Just that if the breeze would kick up consistently and be just a little better.
Yeah,
but,
then they go listen to it flap my
oh,
my back.
yeah, true.
And you hear it in
You hear it in the mic.
Mic's really bad.
But
like
it
the
does.
Other night.
But it does feel a lot better when the wind blows a little bit. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I agree.
When you're old and overweight like I am, any little breeze helps.
Foul away, 2-1 to Wegman. So who's looking good in the WAMAC this year for girls? basketball?
Your usuals. Center point Urbana, I graduated Katchner and they graduated somebody else, but they've got a heck of a feeder program, so they'll be good. DeWitt is going to be loaded.
Yeah.
You got the Meadows girl and the Beach girl. I know they're playing AAU ball right now, so they're going to be a couple that aren't that are getting in extra work, probably more work than anybody else is because they're playing high level AAU because that's about the only stuff that's open right now.
Yeah.
Marion will be take a step back, but they'll still be good. They got two Riley Wright, I think, and somebody else coming back. I think
She didn't graduate? I feel like she's been there 10 years.
There's three of them that are all that same lanky 6'1"ish, 6'2", long arms that go on forever. So 2 out of the 3 are back next year for them. And then you've got up-and-comers. I mean, Solon, gave us a heck of a game the 2 times we played them. They're very modern in terms of their offense. They run basically almost like Golden State style. It's either a layup or it's a 3.
It's a drive out, drive in, and dish
kick.
out.
It is basically Golden State at the high school level, and they've got three or four really good shooters, so they're going to be good.
There's a hit into left center.
Well struck.
Holtmeyer up with it, comes up, throwing to third, and not in time. So runners at second and third as Wegman's in at third safely.
On the west side, I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to them in terms of the conference and stuff. But Williamsburg made big strides last year. Clear Creek Amana did, but Clear Creek Amana graduated their best players, so they'll probably take a little step back.
I think they were a big surprise last year as far as they went.
That senior that graduated for him, and I can't think of her name. I can't either. She was phenomenal. I mean, that game that we played against her, she's legit.
That might have been my favorite game of the year last year, the girls' game at CCA.
It was mine after it was over.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she did everything she could, and one of her running mates was did everything that they could to keep them in it, and they did a phenomenal job. And to make state, that's I'm very happy for somebody else out of our conference besides the usual CPUs and Marions to get there, because we've been so top heavy lately that it's the same 2 teams over and over and over again. Well, we're a pretty deep conference, and we got a lot of good teams top to bottom, and last year that showed it with Clear Creek Amana taking Marion out. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a dogfight. I would say probably odds on I would say if I had to vote, I'd probably say CPU in the West, and I'd actually take DeWitt in the East.
That's just a pretty safe bet.
Just because I've seen, unfortunately, Meadows and Veach up close enough that. So
this would be DeWitt's last year in the WAMAC, correct?
No, they're gone. So we will play. Oh yeah, so you're right. So no, I'm mistaken.
You're right. So they are gone.
So they are gone.
Why are we talking about them?
I don't know. Because they just scare me. I have nightmares about those 2.
They are good. They are going to be very, very good.
They're very good, and they're good kids on top of it. I would say in the West, it's probably going to be – I'd say it's Marion. I'd probably say, depending on how things break, Solon could be up there. West Delaware just got a new coach, so you never know what's going to happen there. I think that we could compete for it. I think that you're going to see probably more parity this year than in years past in the WAMAC. It got past her, darn it.
Yeah, pass ball allows Holtz to score and makes it 4-2.
I don't think
was it Carson Stratton?
Yes, that's it. Yep.
For CCA.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember where she's going, but she's going to, I don't know.
I had to look that up. by the
Cornell
way.
or Co. or something like that. She's going to be a heck of a ball player. She gets it.
Yeah, she just finds that open spot in
Yes.
the lane and just puts it in.
Well, the thing that's neat about her game is that she doesn't take
Force it.
She doesn't take shots that she's not comfortable with.
Yep.
You know, she gets to her spot. She knows what her spots are,
And it's
she,
about
and-
16
yep.
feet in.
Yep. I mean, we dared her to shoot threes last year, and she wouldn't do it. You know, and it's a testament to her coach and a testament to her. She knows what she's good at.
Bun attempts, guy high. Weavengate was crashing, unable to come
Just
up with the
missed it.
catch. So Felton
All right, let's get that.
to
We need 2
second,
outs
and
here.
Schulte at first now.
Stop the bleeding.
Now batting for the Hawks, the right fielder, number
Brings
6.
up the leadoff hitter, Wedower.
Wedower.
Beckman, I think, will be decent. You know, they just play an odd style, so they're tough to play. Ooh,
Line
smoke.
shot past the shortstop, Addie Bowman.
Get it home.
That'll load him up with 2 out, or 1
out.
out for West Delaware.
That's all right. Shake it off. You haven't. You're not.
Kolek, the third baseman, grounded out to Weavengate at third for first at bat.
More than anything, I just hope we have a season, whether we
Right.
win a game or don't win a game. I don't want to go through another spring, summer, and then actually a winter, because I couldn't imagine not being able to coach and have to just watch my season just not happen.
Right.
You know, I feel terrible for the spring coaches. I don't know how they did it, because I would have been crazy.
Yeah. It's a tough deal. Another pass ball. It's going to score one.
But, you know, that being said, it's all about player safety and kid safety and stuff like that. So, I mean, I totally get it. I'm not advocating we put kid safety above, or sports above kid safety.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would question that. It's just it's tough to make the calls sometimes. I feel bad for these school administrators and the athletic directors and what they got to come up with, and
The schedule.
It's not like you're dealing with a known entity. You know, depending on where you look, you're going to get a different answer as far as the overall deal.
Trying to please everybody.
You're never going to do that.
No,
I mean, you're going to have 50%.
I agree.
Call you out on social media. The other 50% are going to back you. And
Yep.
it's a thankless deal that, you know, everybody's a second-hand quarterback on every decision anymore, it seems like.
No, I don't. I don't envy Tom at all. Tom
Carly has the runner back at third. And they did get her.
Nice play.
So what the runner achieved first, Carly turned back, got the lead runner, thought that she was going to score, which was Schulte, and threw her out, 1-5 on the put out for the second out.
Kept the tying, removed the tying run from third and moved it back to second, which is good.
Popped up.
Oh, get that. Tenley, catch it.
Tenley has it in the glove. That'll end the inning.
That works.
Cardinals will maintain the lead going to the bottom of the second when we come back on MCSN.
If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low cost cut with old time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free...
Kate doesn't do that for me.
But so then it was COVID this year. I'm like, what in the heck is it going to be next year? Sharks with lasers?
Flying monkeys with HIV.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Ebola.
No, I know. It's crazy. Well, and, you know, I was texting with Corey today, and we
So let's go to the bottom of the second. Cardinals with a 4-3 lead, and top of the order up was Claire Hackman to lead it off. Yeah, Flying Monkeys with Ebola is going to be next. Tell you, it's just so depressing anymore.
I know.
Trying to stay on top of everything.
Well, and unfortunately, everything has become so politically driven as opposed to just, hey, let's get the information out there and let's make decisions that are in the best interest of the general public.
Right.
You know, it unfortunately anything anymore is we're going to say something, but it's got to benefit me or my party or my, you know, and that's unfortunate, you know, and
It is.
and the news outlets don't help by any means. And, you know, that's honestly why I'm glad high school sports is back, because you've got, you got an out away from it, you know, as opposed to just sitting in your home quarantined and then watching, you know, God knows whatever you're going to watch on TV. So
It's helped me get off Facebook a lot more lately. Because that was just starting to really grind on me. It's just some things that are posted are just like, seriously?
Oh, I know. Well,
and I'm sure people say that about some things I post, and I get it, but we all have our opinions.
Yeah, I loved Twitter for the sports side of things. When sports is in full bloom, you know, you could get NFL updates and you could get rumor mill stuff for your favorite team, and you would get, you know, connections with people that, you know, went, you know, because most of my favorite teams aren't local. But then Twitter's turned into, like, as you said, it's kind of like Facebook, a political agenda thing. And, you know, and now it's like, you know.
Well, I got 2 Twitter accounts. I got the MCSS one, which basically just has coaches, ADs, the local media outlets for the high schools and all that stuff, and the boys and girls associations, and so at least that I can be on that, and I'm okay.
Right.
I'm not getting my blood pressure boiled.
Yeah. I just am. I try
to. You go to my other Twitter one, it's all political.
Yeah. I've just with my role and stuff, you know, I just try and be, you know.
Yeah, you gotta.
I just don't communicate on it. I just, you know, it's the old rule.
Right.
Don't talk about religion and politics, you know.
That's
so.
why I have the other Twitter.
Yep.
And unless you know me, people don't realize what my other Twitter is, because it's not under my name.
Right. No, that's wise. Well, and you don't know, you know, you put something out there, and whether there's context behind it or not, the people that read it may not understand the context, and
that's the thing with words.
You know, and you start going down an ugly. Ooh, get overhead.
Oh, nice
play.
Good catch. We'll pick up on that maybe when we come back here for the top of the third. We come back. Cardinals still on top, 4-3 here in Maquoketa against West Delaware and MCSN.
At Nemers Realty, they believe that the relationship between agents, clients, and the marketing team is the most important part of the business. Nemers Realty knows that every property is different, so they use marketing strategies that compile statistical data to monitor and develop a tailored plan for your property. This custom marketing allows them to target your property's most promising prospects. Give Heather Hafner a call today at 563-590-5139 to discuss how their marketing can work for you. At Nemers Realty, a proud sponsor of MCSN.
We go to the top of the third, 4-3 Maquoketa on top.
Well, and in this day and age, the digital age, everything's permanent.
Yep.
When I was in college, I'm not. I was by no means an angel, but
Me either.
We didn't have stuff to post to. Thank God.
I mean, it's like, I got one in college, one's a senior in high school now, and I've always been upfront and honest about the stupid stuff I did as a kid and my younger days. And
oh yeah,
every now and then I still do stupid stuff or say something stupid without thinking about it, but I take ownership of it, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's been times where I've said stuff that after I say it,
I remember one in particular.
Yeah, yeah.
I goaded you into that.
Yes,
though.
you did.
And I apologize to you.
No, it's all good. Well, and
but it's tough not to.
Oh,
when you and I are like almost a similar mind frame.
Yeah.
When we need to vent it.
Yeah.
And it's tough not to. And
in the heat,
it don't bother me one bit, but I know that there's the other side to it.
Yeah. No, that's one of the things I've been doing is just actually going back and believe me, I hate watching video myself. I hate it. But I've been going back and watching some of the games and some of the sideline behavior, and I tell the girls I'm a work in progress. I'm getting better, but there's always room for improvement. But in the heat of the moment, and there's a tough call, I will always fight for my kids, and
I would too.
And sometimes I cross the line. The benefit is that as I'm getting to know more and more officials, most of them are allowing me the conversation part. And if I can carry on a conversation with somebody, very rarely will I go to that next level. It's when I'm not able to talk to anybody to say, to kind of set, hey, what did you see? I missed it. How can I educate them? Get there. Oh.
Drops in between Meyer and Bates and left center.
Good job of holding her to a single, though.
Yep. So Wegman on with the single, brings up Holtz, the left fielder, who doubled her last at bat. No, but, whether it's good or whatever, the whole coaching demeanor thing really irritates me. And not where most people would think a coach being voicing his opinion with a little bit of antic behind it. I appreciate that. From where I come from, I miss that.
Oh.
Which is when you came along and I watched you in your first couple years. I'm like, I love this guy.
Yeah.
But, like I said, you've worked on it.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And I've had conversations, with like Tom and stuff. It's like one time I thought about maybe going to get a coaching certificate until I watched some games when I moved back, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't last 5 minutes in most of these games.
It's tough, and and part of it's just I did Tom and I talk all the time, and he's a sounding board. He's a great resource. He also is coached, so he understands, going through it and what's going on. My thing that I really, kind of noticed towards middle of last year is that I tended to be more vocal because when things weren't going well for the team, we weren't performing or things like that, and my frustrations boiled over to the outlet of the officiating, or it boiled over to a situation where it was, ooh, get her. Good try.
In there safely is Wegman on the stolen base.
Which really isn't fair to the officials. And where, mid-season I really worked on, if I'm going to have a conversation with an official, I want to, hey, what did you see? I missed it. Or what was that? Or, trying to be more conversational. And, it worked for the most part. And there's always going to be calls. They're human. They're going to miss. But, the benefit is that I'm starting to get to see guys the second, third time around and really trying to be personable. And, they got a job to do, and it's I wouldn't want to do it ever, no matter what sport you're officiating.
The center field, Hope Meyer has
catch.
It in the glove to end the inning. So the Cardinals still maintain that 1-run lead, 4-3. Go to the bottom third when we come back on MCSN.
Nissen Cabin Insurance and Real Estate has been serving the Maquoketa community since 1925. Chris and his staff are always welcoming to new or current clients for all their insurance and real estate needs. Nissen Cabin is located at 111 West Platte Street in Maquoketa, or visit their website at nissencabininsuranceandrealestate.com. Call them at 563-652-5171 to discuss your home buying or selling or insurance needs. Nissen Cabin is a proud sponsor of Maquoketa athletes from youth leagues through high school sports and all of the Maquoketa and surrounding communities. Whether you are looking to brighten your smile or seeking a family-friendly dental office, you have found the right place. Lechtenberg & Young Dental wants you to feel comfortable and confident in their highly trained doctors and staff. They offer a wide range of services and financing options for all your dental needs. At Lechtenberg & Young, they know how hectic life can be and are committed to making their practice convenient and accessible. Call 563-652-3438 today to schedule an appointment at Lechtenberg & Young Dental in Maquoketa.
Baseman number 4.
All right, let's go to the bottom of the third. Dale Scott along with Coach James Depke of the Maquoketa Cardinal girls. Sorry if you don't like listening to two middle-aged men just rattle on and on.
About whatever we feel like.
We haven't been in each other's presence for so long.
I know. It was funny.
But don't worry. James likes to talk quite a bit, and he'll text me all the time and just won't stop.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's like a stalker.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Oh, I would.
Okay, maybe. At times. Well, in being a coach, you develop relationships with kids and families and stuff like that, and you want to come down and support them, and it's just there was no spring sports, so couldn't support them during track and field or soccer or anything, or golf or anything like that. So you went a whole season without that, and then they didn't have graduation and et cetera, et cetera. I mean, I haven't been to probably Maquoketa more than 3 times since the end of basketball season, which is crazy.
Right.
So it's neat to get down here and see the girls play. And
Birkin.
Oh, get over her head. Get over her head.
Right
Yes.
Field, over the right fielder's head.
Go,
Birkin's
go,
on
go,
her
go,
way
go.
to second.
Nice.
And she'll have a leadoff double here in the bottom of the third.
That was smoked.
Yeah, that was quite the break. The last game I did, I think, was the maybe the boys district game, and man, it was like 4 months later before I did another game when softball started. Bunt down. That gets Birkin to third.
There you go.
So Tenley does her job.
Well, it started during the boys state tournament.
Yeah, early March.
Distinctly remember that the girls were kind of on the fringe that were we going to do fans, not fans, but ended up having fans. And then the boys started off with fans, and by the end of it, it was the 100 only. So
I forgot how to set all this stuff up in that time period. I did. I got here the first softball game. Like, what's something right here?
You did? You mean
what do I do?
You didn't do any test runs in your basement?
No.
Ooh.
Me, I thought I knew. I thought I had it down, so I didn't. I figured it out.
We're at the bottom of the sixth here. Finally live.
Well, that first game, I couldn't get that flow that I normally have going, and
right.
It took to the beginning of the second game. It's like, okay, after a few innings, then I started coming back to me and letting it go.
No, I understand completely. It's that was inside. She went, though.
She didn't pull it back in time, so 2-2 the count to Taylor Bates against Kleisch, who came on relief in Mullen after Mullen gave up the 4 runs early on to the Cardinals.
Benefit in this game is the girls are getting the bat on the ball a lot more than game 1. They've seen her. Obviously saw her all of game 1,
about
so
4 or 5 times around. Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, she's still really good, but the girls are making a lot better contact.
All the way.
Ooh.
2-2.
Now, what happens if the ball touches the fan like it did in that case?
It has to be disinfected. And
now, does the fan have to disinfect too?
Yes, they're supposed to.
Somebody go get that lady some wipes.
Here, they're supposed to.
Oh, jeez.
3-2 count to Bates.
Have we made,
Kate doesn't have this much fun with me.
just have all the other listeners dropped by this point? Have I forced them all away?
No, I think we've gained about 100.
Oh, sweet. I got a following.
Yeah. Went from 8 to 7. I call that a win in my book.
Yeah.
Or 8 to 15. That's 7 plus 7.
I doubled.
Called third strike. Bates didn't like it too much either, but she'll head back to the bench.
That was right on the black. That was right there. That was one of those where you
Either or.
Yeah, you got to take it because it's so close. But all right, get a big time base hit here and get. She's painting the corners all of a sudden. Last two pitches of.
Lainey Hafner had a single and an RBI in her first at bat.
That was right down the pipe.
Yeah, she's got that pitch down right now.
Yeah. Starts over the middle and.
I wouldn't be surprised to see it for a fourth straight time right here.
Yeah. Probably throw this one a little lower in the dirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Should be a softball coach too, huh?
It's just called common sense.
I'll remember that when there's an opening. Hey, I know a guy.
Yeah. To see the. Wow.
Inside.
Throwing some smoke.
So after the leadoff double by Birkin, Kleitsch goes 1-2-3. The next three Cardinal batters will go to the fourth. When we come back, Cardinals on top of West Delaware, 4-3 on MCSN.
In the market for a new or used vehicle? Then make sure you get to Brad Deary Motors or Brad Deary Ford in Maquoketa, Iowa. Brad Deary is the home of the half-off vehicles and the area's largest selection of new and used vehicles. Brad Deary Motors is located at 112 North 2nd Street in Maquoketa, and Brad Deary Ford is located at 1178 200th Avenue in Maquoketa. And don't forget about Brad Deary's Collision Center at 709 Muggsy Lane in Maquoketa for all your auto body needs. Visit Brad Deary's website at braddeary.com or follow them on Facebook under Brad Deary Motors. Brad Deary has been a proud supporter of the Maquoketa community and Cardinal athletics since 1985.
So we go to the fourth. Kayla Felton, the shortstop, will lead it off for the Hawks, who trail the Cardinals 4-3. Hawks won game one, 9-0. What's going on in that baseball game over there? Looks like Cardinals are up 6-0, top of the fourth.
Yep.
Game two. All the way by Felton, 0-1. Carly Cavanaugh on the mound for the Cardinals.
There's already 2 outs in the top of the fourth, so that's a good thing.
Fouled away, 0-2.
And West Delaware does not score in the top of the fourth, so it is still 6-0.
Boys had a 7-game win streak going into that game one loss, unfortunately. It's the longest win streak since 2012.
That's good.
Yeah.
Where did she go? I guess not.
I haven't checked it. That's for us, so nope.
Guess
1-2.
No, I mean that's the thing is that it's since I've been down here, all the coaches are in the same boat. We're trying to get all our programs to be, successful and get there and a little high.
That was a Kate flincher.
She's ignoring you. She's locked in.
Well, her dad needs some WD-40, I told her, and she was supposed to go get some for him, but I could still hear the squeaking.
Yeah, me
all the way
too.
over
I was
here.
trying to figure out which one it was, but
It's her dad.
That's funny.
That's the thing with those shock chairs. They like to squeak. Coakley has one, too, that he uses on air.
Good pitch.
So Felton, strikeout victim of Cavanaugh, 1 down.
So it's good to see other programs have success because I think that'll just help numbers.
Yeah.
All across the board, you know.
Well, yeah, the baseball team last year set a school record for the biggest turnaround from one season to another. It was plus
awesome.
17 in the win column.
Just imagine what it would be if they had a good baseball coach. I'm sorry, I had to get Ray. You know.
Hey, there's been times
He's
I
my
would agree
assistant
with
coach.
you.
He's my assistant coach in basketball. So
He does watch this, by the way.
oh, does he?
Oh yeah, because he'll critique his
Oh,
daughter.
this is awesome. Well, what else do we want to say?
So we want to bang on Ray now
we
for a while?
we can bang on him. I think he's half the reason I get 3/4 of my technicals because he yells so much, and then I say one word to the official, and then I get teed up.
You do know he got me kicked out of a game once, right? At
Yeah, you kicked out?
at a baseball game at CCA.
No, I did not know that.
He didn't, but he started the whole thing. No, that's a long. It's a long. I can make it short.
That's funny.
That will follow the way.
That's
So we're at CCA.
yeah.
This is 3 years ago. This is Caden's sophomore year. Had a long rain delay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the umpires really wasn't keen on waiting the hour and 20 minutes that we did to resume. There's a slap shot hit into left field.
Baited us into that one.
Yeah, sure did.
That's a good piece of good piece of hitting.
So Schulte's 2 for 2 here in game 2. Brings up the leadoff hitter Wedewer. So to say he had a little bit of an attitude is an understatement when we resumed. Well, there were some iffy calls and some balls and strikes that, in my opinion, weren't very iffy, and a lot of people's opinion weren't very iffy.
Mm-hmm.
On one of them, that was pretty blatant down the middle.
Get her. Got her.
No, safe.
Thought they got her. Must have slid under the tag.
He kicked the bucket in the dugout.
Okay.
Ump stops the game because who kicked the bucket? Ray goes, I did. You're confined to the dugout the rest of the game. Brad and me and Tom and Chad are sitting right there along that way between home plate and the dugout, right at the fence. So it's 1-1 to Wedewer. Brad comes out. He goes, "What?" Goes like that. You're confined to the. That's our 2 coaches. We have no base coaches now. They can come out of the dugout the rest of the game. This is
good catch. Good job.
Pop up to Birkin for out number 2. So he's walking back from the dugout, and he heard me go. And I was talking to Tom, who was right to my left. I go, "This is ridiculous," and that's how I said it. He heard me. Comes over and he goes to Tom. Goes, "You're the athletic director, right?" And Tom goes, "Yeah." He goes, "If this guy right here says one more word, he's out of here." I go, I didn't say a word. He goes, "You're out."
Yeah.
So I had to go watch the rest of the game from the parking lot.
You should have come back like Bobby Valentine with the Groucho Marx, the mustache and the Groucho Marx glasses. And
to add insult to injury, so I didn't drive that game. I rode with Tom and Lisa to that game. Well, but I wanted to watch the game, so I just stood in the park lot because it's up on top of the hill a little bit, kind of out of the way, and it was dark by then. So to add insult to injury, the following road game is when we started taking the RV to road games. I could have had if we'd done one game sooner, I could have been in the RV having some adult beverages,
hanging out,
maybe. Ground ball to Addie. It's short.
Get it there.
Got her.
Nice.
Time.
Nice job by Birkin to get the foot down on that high throw.
So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Cardinals still maintaining that 4-3 lead here in MCSN.
Mark and Susan Sheets started Sheets General Construction in 2009 with only the 2 of them as employees. Today, they employ between 15 and 20 employees and have completed over 350 projects, including projects over $3 million and up to 5 projects at once. Mostly working in eastern Iowa and surrounding Maquoketa area, including work at the Maquoketa Middle School, Cardinal Elementary, High School, and the newly renovated Goodenow Field. They are also looking forward to working at the new Maquoketa Ag Building. Mark Sheets graduated from Iowa State with a construction engineering degree and previously worked in Cedar Rapids, Clearwater, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia before coming back home to Maquoketa to start Sheets General Construction. Call Sheets General Construction at 563-652-8399 for any of your construction needs, or visit their website at sheetsdesignbuild.com.
So we go to the bottom of the fourth. Carly Cavanaugh, Cardinal pitcher, will lead things off. Carly with a 2 RBI single in her first at bat.
Ooh.
Fouled away, 0-1. You know, the other thing that we were kind of talking on the lines of what we're talking about is how many people think that the school runs this live stream?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, no.
No.
It is privately owned. We just happen to do Maquoketa Sports because we're Maquoketa people.
Mm-hmm.
We actually do some Bellevue stuff here and there too, but
Well, the cool thing is that, you know, I coached 2 different high schools before I came here, and the awesome part is that, you know, my parents can't get to games anymore.
It's 2 for 2.
Being they live in Denver, Iowa, and, you know, that's quite the trek to come to Maquoketa, but with the sports network, they can watch every game. They can watch every Tuesday and Friday or whatever we play, you know. It's also, to be honest with you, it's also a recruiting tool where you have college coaches that, you know, these, especially at these smaller schools, you only have maybe 3 coaches, and you're trying to scout how many ever kids, you know. I mean, look at how many just go play, you know, after or play college sports just out of the LawMac,
Right.
you know. And so you're trying to scout all these kids. Well, you know, hey, on a Friday night or on a Tuesday night, I could be sitting here watching game film of the Maquoketa team play, plus I can be doing video breakdown or something else. I can basically do 2 jobs at one time. So it's completely beneficial, and it's awesome to have. It's a great selling point.
More schools are starting to get involved in doing their own thing. I know Tom gets messages and stuff about us and how we do things, and he always says, he goes, "You're asking the wrong guy."
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Ooh. Knocked
Back
it down.
to the pitcher. Carly moves to second. Claire
Well,
Hackman's retired.
especially
on the 1-3 putout.
with everything that's going on in this day and age, there may be high school sports this fall and winter, but there might not be any fans at them, you know? So this becomes even that much more of a valuable resource, you know?
I just hope that if it does come to that there's some concessions made for the away games.
Oh, go dig. Got it. Oh, stay. Ooh, Good job.
So Carly in at third on the pass ball.
All right, now we just need a pass ball, get another run in.
Addie B will put it in play.
She can get it in the left side.
There it is.
Oh,
That
nice
pitcher
play.
reached out and snagged it. So in the Cardinal threat here in the bottom of the fourth. Up 4-3. We'll come back on MCSN to the fifth.
There were no runs on 1 hit. There were no
Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider, conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile. And at Smiles on Main, we believe that everyone deserves to experience life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main is located at 119 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Maquoketa, Iowa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133.
Work.
Now batting for the Hawks.
Go to the 5th. Cardinals on top of West Delaware, 4-3. And the pitcher, Macy Kleitsch, will lead things off for the Hawks.
Now it becomes a superstitious thing. Do I keep going until we give the lead up? You know, does Kate want back? Does she
Kate, I think, is enjoying being a fan.
being
at
a fan
home
and
for
being a
once.
parent for once?
She gets to on the road right now, but not at home. And she's over there with her. She's over there in her quarantine family area. The Kavanaugh corner.
The Kavanaugh corner. I'm kind of disappointed, though. I haven't heard any updates on the nitrogen or the lawn mowing or anything like that tonight.
Well, I
So,
told him he
you
had
know,
till Tuesday.
Good pitch.
1-1 to Kleitsch from Carly. You know, it's tough. I had to learn a little bit too, and covering when my kids are playing and stuff like that. It's kind of hard. That's a shot.
That
up
was
the middle,
smoked.
into center
Hard hit
field.
single. Job getting it back in.
But you know, Kate's got 2 out here right now.
Oh, I couldn't imagine. And her husband's coaching.
Chad has 2 over there, and it is difficult.
I will tell you this. With my son and daughter, that 2 out of the 3 kids have played sports, and Gavin's going to be in 8th grade, and I would much rather coach than watch my kids play. I am honest to God, I'm a terrible parent in the stands.
I was too. That's why this is a blessing.
Well, just because it's just so, I don't have an outlet where, you know, during basketball games I can pace or I can mumble or I can, you know, whatever. But being a parent is just, it's so tough watching your kid. And then it's like, you know, and then try not to say anything because, you know, I'm not the coach. But yet, especially on the basketball side, I'm like, you know, so I just, it's
You got
tough.
an opinion.
It's tough.
It
so
is.
That's why I keep my mouth shut, and that's why I'm glad that he's, you know, he's doing his own thing now. I'm not coaching him in AAU or anything. So you know, he's got to listen. He's got to find a different voice to listen to because, you know, he's going to be going to senior next year, and he needs to listen to seniors coaching staff, not me. There you go. Good job fighting back.
3-1 to Heather Hines. Second baseman for the Hawks. Kleitsch on first.
Ooh, down the line.
It's going to go into left field. And they're going to stop her at third. And Hines is in with a double.
Thankfully, the girl on first base was not fleet of foot.
Yeah, it's Allie Demmer running for the pitcher Kleitsch.
If she was fleet of foot, she'd have scored.
Leah Wegman, the catcher. High with ball 1 from Carly.
Okay, so softball strategy, because I don't follow it. You've got a girl on third base. The catcher has caught the ball. Why is the girl on the second base trying to run over to the shortstop? Catch that, catch that, catch that.
Oh,
you got
Addie thought Taylor was going to come in. Addie comes up throwing. It's cut off by Carly. Throw to third.
Darn it.
Gets away, but not far enough for the run to score. So Wegman, after all that's in at second. Hines ends up at third, and Kleitsch has scored to Demmer has scored to tie it up.
Bummer.
A lot of miscommunication all the way around on that
Yeah.
sequence.
Yep.
And those are some of the things that have been
The
kind of a
young teams.
bugaboo for Maquoketa here this season.
It's a sign of a young, unfortunately, it's a sign of a young team. You know, it's
Well, you didn't have much of a spring training to
No.
gel new players in and out, so
nope.
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen, and you know the thing is that you know you learn from it, and hopefully everybody comes back next year, and you know use this as growing pains.
Ground
At
ball to
least
short, knocked down by Addie,
At
but
least
she
you
don't
knocked
have
it
a
down.
play.
That's all right. Didn't allow a run to score. Now you get the force out at home.
So bases loaded, no outs. Tied up at 4 here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Leah Payton.
Could use a strikeout or a triple play. Ooh,
Into right field line.
Foul?
Foul ball.
thank you. It must have been close because the girl in the on-deck circle's thinking it was fair.
First base coach really got to try to get a view of that line until she jumped out. No, when it comes to softball strategy, I'm still learning because I played baseball. It's nothing. It's
God,
so
no.
much different than baseball.
Nice pitch. Way to change speeds.
And, you know, my daughter played softball, but not at a high level. And
Right. Yeah,
so there's things I'm still learning, and that's why I love having Kate with me because she knows from playing and being around it all her life. So,
but like in this scenario, we're just right there. The girl on second ran halfway to shortstop, but the girl, there's no place to go. The girl's standing on third base. So it's like,
I've seen them do that in baseball, though, too.
I just don't get it because rightfully thinking I'm not going to throw the ball down there to try and throw you out.
Right.
You know, I mean, unless you legitimately fall down. Oh,
Slap her right to Tenley. Makes the catch. Doubles up
Double
the runner
play.
at first.
almost got that triple play. Nice job. All right, one batter. Get out of it. Get out of the inning tied.
That was
That'd be
huge.
a
And
win.
then the runner's still at third.
That'd be a big win.
Could be an uplifting thing if they can get this without it, getting out of here with a tied.
Go from bases loaded, no outs, to allowing one run and get out of the inning.
Inside, ball one to the shortstop, Kayla Felton.
Well, and the other thing must be is that once the pitcher catches it, she must not be able to throw a second to try and throw him out because this girl.
There's something about that circle. Yeah, it's like a dead ball.
catch
or
it, catch
something.
it.
Well,
There you go.
Comes over, makes the catch, and Cardinals
That'll work.
get out of a little bit of a jam there. 4-4. Go to the bottom of the fifth. We come back on MCSN.
If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low cost cut with old time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of MCSN, and Dan says, "Let's go Cardinals!"
Nissan Cabin Insurance and Real Estate has been serving the Maquoketa community since 1925. Chris and his staff are always welcoming to new or current clients for all their insurance and real estate needs. Nissan Cabin is located at 111 West Platte Street in Maquoketa, or visit their website at nissancabininsuranceinrealestate.com. Call them at 563-652-5171 to discuss your home buying or selling or insurance needs. Nissan Cabin is a proud sponsor of Maquoketa athletes from youth leagues through high school sports and all of the Maquoketa and surrounding communities.
So we go to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off is Jenna Wiebengay. Takes first pitch call, ball one.
It's outside.
2-0.
All right, don't let her off. There you go.
Ground ball at the second.
I will say this. I've been impressed with West Delaware's not so much fielding, but their placement in fielding.
Right.
That first game, it was like when we would hit hard shots down the line, they had girls standing right there, like, sign of a well-coached team. They adjusted whoever was up at the plate, and when you got a good pitcher and you know basically where they're throwing it, you can adjust accordingly. Ooh.
So 0-1 to Michaela Birkin.
That's almost unfair.
Swung on and missed. 0-2.
And she follows it up with gas. Yep. This one should be outside and in the dirt. This catches any part of the plate, it's just a mistake.
Ooh.
That
Just off the plate.
I thought that did catch a little bit of the plate.
Just about to call you Tony Romo, the MCSN softball generation.
Yeah.
See, what they're going to do here is...
Yeah. Well, good swing.
Foul.
Good battle. Well, I will say I've learned enough from watching just enough baseball that's kind of the... You get somebody down 0-2, and you're going to throw some junk that's nowhere near it to hopefully swing and bail them out, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh. Get over her head. Get over her head. Get over her head.
She's drifting.
Oh, she caught it.
She made the catch.
Oh, man. What a play.
But she fell down. She made it, but she hung on to her.
Dang. That had to be getting close to the track.
It was probably pretty close to the fence.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Brings up Tenley Kavanaugh. Tenley has walked and had an RBI on the walk with bases loaded, scored a run, grounded out to the pitcher. Swung on, back to the pitcher again. Cardinals
making a lot more contact. They're just not.
Yeah,
they're not dropping.
Holes.
They're not finding the holes all of a sudden.
So the Cards go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the fifth. We'll go to the sixth. All tied up here at 4-4 on MCSN.
At Nemers Realty, they believe that the relationship between agents, clients, and the marketing team is the most important part of the business. Nemers Realty knows that every property is different, so they use marketing strategies that compile statistical data to monitor and develop a tailored plan for your property. This custom marketing allows them to target your property's most promising prospects. Give Heather Hafner a call today at 563-590-5139 to discuss how their marketing can work for you. At Nemers Realty, a proud sponsor of MCSN.
In the market for a new or used vehicle? Then make sure you get to Brad Deere
During the regular season.
Most teams do go with a different pitcher each inning, but I've seen it
game,
where
yeah.
I remember back in the day.
Oh.
A few of our really good pitchers would pitch both games, no problem.
Oh yeah.
But
we had a pitcher that she pitched everything. I mean, it was opening, closing, Yeah, it was crazy.
Win.
Slap shot, throw, get it.
Oh, in the dirt. Did you get it up? Nope.
Nope.
Not in time.
That
Save
girl
it first.
That girl's got wheels.
Schulte?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brings up Wedower.
Now batting for West Delaware, the right fielder, number
Yes, I
6.
remember being a kid watching the girls playing softball. Some of my favorite were the pitchers. It was like Shelly Beecham, or not Shelly Beecham, it was Shelly's older sister. Now I can't remember her first name, but she was really good. God, some of these names are starting to fade on me, but
Hang on to it. All right, relax. Let's just get one at a time. Darn it. Good play. Oh, good arm. Nice throw.
stopped the run, but allowed the Wedower to go
Right.
to second on the throw.
Which I think in that scenario is probably the right throw, because with West Delaware's pitcher, I don't think she's going to give up more than maybe one more.
If that.
Yeah, exactly.
God, it's killing me. Now I'm trying to remember that name of that pitcher that.
Oh, there you go. Good.
If Lisa was here, she would know. Lisa Atkin. God, they were neighbors to my grandparents too. That right there by the middle school, right? Well, down around the block from where I live now. And I'm trying to remember her last name.
Well, growing up,
her first name was Addie.
Growing up where I did, we had we got to face Dyke New Hartford all the time in volleyball and softball, and we just got crushed all the time. Because at that time, the current UNI volleyball coach was
safe at first. So bases are juiced with no outs.
Was in high school at that time, so Bobby Becker. So.
West Delaware, the pitcher. Number 5, Macy Kleich.
All right, force out at home. Another double play and no run score and. Ooh. That one I'll take. Looked a little high, but gladly take it.
Let's see if Lisa's
0 for 2.
I'm texting Lisa. She always when she listens to me, she'll text me to correct me at times or fill me in when I'm struggling on something, remembering something.
You are wrong, sir.
Well, she has done that, but she's family, so I let her.
I admit when I'm wrong.
But she's a. Ooh. Her and Mike Leitz are my go-tos for old school information that I've forgotten. As soon as if she texts me back that last name, as soon as I see it, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, get foul.
Down the left field line.
Foul.
That is foul.
Thank you.
I mean, they lived right next door to my grandparents when I was a little kid.
Hey, you're
the Kelchners.
You're preaching to the choir, man. You get old and you don't remember half the stuff. You remember dumb stuff.
Yes.
Like you remember useless information, but
yes.
You know, the new girl who just, moved into the school district who's a freshman on your basketball team, you can't remember her last name for the first 7 practices or something,
I can't remember what I did 7 minutes ago. What were we talking about then? I used to have a really sharp memory,
too.
But after the heart attack, my short-term memory is just not there anymore. And some of the long-term stuff is fading.
Catch
it's a
it,
high pop
catch
fly
it.
up to Cassidy Frazier.
Get it in.
Oh, just a little too high at the home plate.
Good job by Carly covering home.
So that'll score 1.
Good attempt. Got it in there.
1
Had an
down.
outside shot at getting her.
Runners move up to second and third.
Number 16, Heather Hines.
Or the other thing that's going to happen, as soon as she texts me, I'm going to remember it. That happens too.
Straight back.
Fouled out
Ouch.
by Heather Hines, second baseman. Oh, she had a brother that was a little bit younger than her. He was a really good track star.
There you go. Good pitch.
And then I can't remember Beecham's first name. But I know her sister, Shelly. Shelly was a good player, too.
Oh, got too much of the plate. Darn
It's in
it.
the center field. Hope Meyer comes up throwing.
Oh, good cutoff.
So makes the score
a good throw.
6-4. I forgot to put the run up for them before. Got all in my tangents.
Number 2, Leah Whiteman.
1 out, name third and second still, right?
Yep.
I can't quite see for down first baseline.
Yeah, you get a little blocked out having
Yep.
to sit down here.
Ooh, foul off to the right side.
Wagman, the catcher. The other bad thing I've done this throughout my whole life. Any kind of like normal situation momentum thing or monumental thing, I should say. I can relate it to whatever sport event was on at that day, and I can recall everything that happened in that sport game, but you asked me what the particulars of some event and family. I can remember what day it was because this game was on, this happened during this game, but don't ask me don't ask me what the answer to the question you're asking me about the actual event.
Oh, exactly. Or it's the you're standing at the doctor's office, and then all of a sudden your mind goes blank when they ask you for your child's birthday, and you're like, "Oh my God, I'm so stupid!" And it's like,
popped up by a third. Jenna has it in the glove. Out number 2.
And you're sitting there going, "I can name the 7." The top 7 for the Lakers from the 1980 team right now. But my child's birthday? I don't know. I had that happen to me the other this fall where I had to take 2 kids to the doctor and got up there and I just blanked.
Fly ball to Taylor Bates in left field.
There you go. Bobbled it, but that's good.
Hung on to it for the third out. We'll take a break, come right back for the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals down 6-4 here in MCSN.
Mark and Susan Sheets started Sheets General Construction in 2009 with only the 2 of them as employees. Today, they employ between 15 and 20 employees and have completed over 350 projects, including projects over $3 million and up to 5 projects at once. Mostly working in eastern Iowa and surrounding Maquoketa area, including work at the Maquoketa Middle School, Cardinal Elementary, High School, and the newly renovated Goodnow Field. They are also looking forward to working at the new Maquoketa Ag Building. Mark Sheets graduated from Iowa State with a construction engineering degree and previously worked in Cedar Rapids, Clearwater, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia before coming back home to Maquoketa to start Sheets General Construction. Call Sheets General Construction at 563-652-8399 for any of your construction needs or visit their website at sheetsdesignbuild.com.
Get a base runner.
So Taylor Bates to lead things off in the bottom of the 6th. And during the commercial break, I had one of those jarring revelations. I remembered Addie's, the pitcher of the early 80s, the Addie's that I was always fun to watch. It was really good. It's Addie Wallace. Yeah. I still go by their house almost every day that they grew up in. They're next door neighbors to my great-grandparents. But I remembered it. Addie Wallace, she was a very good pitcher. So 1 and 2 to Bates.
Notice a couple of the West Delaware players.
Oh, that's why it's whipping that thing. That corner came off.
Oh.
Called strike 3.
Batting next for the Cardinals, the designated player, number 12, Laney.
That one to me looked just a bit outside.
I'll bring up Laney Hafner.
But, again, I've never played softball, coached it, umpired it, so, and he's got a much better view than I've got, so.
Yep. 1-1.
She uses both sides of the plate very well.
She has very good control to be able to hit where that pitcher or catcher setting up.
Oh, yeah.
It's not easy to throw it that way. There's
get down the line.
Ball.
Oh.
Kate probably didn't want your cooties from the headset. That's probably why she stayed away.
Should ask her. Hey, you want to do the bottom of the? You want to do the 7th inning? I only licked the microphone. Oh goodness!
I lick doorknobs.
Yeah.
Brings up Carly Cavanaugh, Cardinal pitcher. We'll get some decisions to make for some Brad Deary Motors and Brad Deary Ford player of the game.
Go. Ooh! Oh, she did catch it.
Yeah.
I thought maybe got past her.
Ground out to short for Kavanaugh. Cardinals again go 1, 2, 3 as Kleich is shut down in order. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Cardinal batters.
Yeah, she's got in a groove.
So we'll go to the 7th. Hawks on top of the Cardinals, 6-4 on MCSN.
Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider, conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile. And at Smiles on Main, we believe that everyone deserves to experience life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main is located at 119 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Maquoketa, Iowa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133.
You give me two good pitchers, and that's always fun to watch too. But
Go to the top of the 7th.
Addie Wallace is on.
I figured, I texted Lisa and I figured it out right after. Hey, who was the Beecham girl right after her?
Danny?
Yeah. No, who was Shelly's youngest one, right? So yeah, because one of the Beecham girls was right after her.
That coached at West Delaware?
I don't know if she did that, but she was a pitcher here. After Addie Wallace in the mid '80s. Which one of the it was like the oldest Beecham girl that was a good pitcher in the '80s after Addie Wallace.
Hang on. Shelly was the younger one.
Shelly was the youngest one, and she was good too.
And Shelly coached down in Bettendorf.
popped up, gonna be.
Oh,
nice!
Oh, she did hang on to it.
Nice hustle. Way to not give up on it.
Ask it on your thing.
Next for the Hawks, the shortstop.
I have.
Hang on, that's what you're trying to say because I got people listening that are telling me.
The
What do they want to know? Or why'd you think of it?
I'm thinking she was the oldest Beecham girl, but she pitched right. She pitched like the years after Addie Wallace.
Danny. I played with Danny.
And it could have. I remember. I remember her face. She had like blonde hair.
Danny, short.
Yeah, none of the girls were.
She's a short one than mine. Or she's 2 years younger.
Ooh.
And didn't one of the wasn't there a Wichlow in there too? Stacy Wichlow, did she throw?
Whitney. Stacy was older.
Stacy was. See, well, I'm an '80s kid, so
What?
I'm a little older than you, Jody and
Right.
Ashley. I'm in the '80s group, so.
I was born in 83. Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Shots fired there.
Yeah,
Say it on your thing.
I
I'm
have.
asking about the Wallace girl for last 2 innings. It's Addie Wallace. Tell
Yep.
her name is Wallace. I remember Addie Wallace.
I do too. Well, I got that right before Ashley told me.
Ooh, that one looked good.
I even texted
Low.
Lisa. I go, what was Addie? What was that girl that pitched in the early '80s? Addie's last name? Because they lived next door to my great grandparents. Yeah.
Olivia
I
Schulte.
paid attention back then.
Anyway,
There
sorry,
This goes back.
Danny.
Danny Beecham. Okay.
This goes back to the first game. West Delaware has an issue keeping their helmet on for some reason. I think this should be team up.
Did it warn him again?
Yeah, the home plate umpire said to the girl that's now standing on second base, keep your helmet on.
I've been distracted by the audience.
Yes,
So.
of people who I have no clue who.
Well,
People I have never met for 100, Alex.
that was Kate's sister. And then Jody,
Well,
Chad's wife.
No, the people you're talking about, you
Oh,
goofball.
yeah.
Goodness.
Okay.
Jeez.
See? Take it easy on me. I'm
Come on,
I'm pretty
man.
simple-minded person.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's gonna come back to me. Nope, gonna take a bounce.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now you got disrespect.
Oh, goodness.
And then you're gonna go put it on somebody else.
Hope Meyer's dad is now infected. We need social distancing. We need to put him in the cage.
He needs to be put by himself out in.
He needs to be hosed down. Ooh.
Did
good
anybody tell
pitch.
Alicia that's been touched about 3 times? 0-2.
Oh.
Here's the bad news. I got the wrong paper out too.
All right, get her. Ooh, straight up.
There's an
Infield
out.
fly rule, so.
Addie Bowen.
All right, so. I've never really understood that rule because I didn't really play baseball.
I understand the reasoning behind it. It's so you can't just let it drop and then get
throw
a double play.
Yeah.
I get that, but
I do too, but sometimes I
hate that rule.
That's gamesmanship, though. You know,
Right.
if you think you can pull it off, good for you.
That's called smarts.
Yep.
So I got all jacked up on my stat pages here, so I'm just going to skip that part for right now. Oh, well. Ooh. A bit high. I guess my point that I started to make a long time ago before I got sidetracked with all these old names was there was a long run in Maquoketa softball history of girls that would pitch both games of double every night that they were really good. Mm-hmm. And it went on for maybe the better part of 2 decades.
Well, that's kind of the difference in youth sports then and now.
Yeah. Who? Oh, yeah. I remember her. Yeah. All right. Well, no, I was talking. So, Jody, I was talking about there was like it could have gone back a little bit farther, but at least 2 decades there in the 80s and early 90s where you had top-notch pitchers for Maquoketa softball teams that would pitch both games. And I think in your area it was Bobby McAllister. And before that, and you, and then you had Jamie Knight as well. I mean, there was some really good pitch. Oh, Eddie Bowman almost made a diving catch.
Get it home. Good. It's a good play, though.
All right,
good
so
fielding. Get it right back
loaded,
in.
2 down. I need to concentrate more on what I'm doing here. I'm sorry.
The pitcher, number 5, Macy Kleitch.
Up to help her own cause, and she's not an easy out.
Sports history just gets me going.
Oh,
that's a liner out to center.
Catch
Hope
it,
Meyer
catch it. Yes.
makes the catch. Then
an Adam ball. Thank you.
Cardinals have a little bit of work to do to try and at least tie things up. Need 3 to win, 2 to tie. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, we come back on MCSN.
In the market for a new or used vehicle? Then make sure you get to Brad Deary Motors or Brad Deary Ford in Maquoketa, Iowa. Brad Deary is the home of the half-off vehicles and the area's largest selection of new and used vehicles. Brad Deary Motors is located at 112 North 2nd Street in Maquoketa, and Brad Deary Ford is located at 1178 200th Avenue in Maquoketa. And don't forget about Brad Deary's Collision Center at 709 Muggsy Lane in Maquoketa for all your auto body needs. Visit Brad Deary's website at braddeary.com or follow them on Facebook under Brad Deary Motors. Brad Deary has been a proud supporter of the Maquoketa community and Cardinal athletics since 1985.
Like ball one from Hope Meyer. Start off the bottom of the 7th.
And that being said, the third baseman's about 3 steps in from third base. She's inside the third baseline, so she's kind of thinking the same thing. Oh, got it.
Toward second base. And the throw over in Warden in time.
I was blocked out. I couldn't see the second base defender there.
She was right there.
Yeah, right at her. I was like, oh, that's going to get through.
Claire Hackman.
All right, Claire. Need a hit.
There's Claire Hackman.
Ooh, that's laced. That's
into right field. It's going to fall for a base hit.
There you go.
Something going.
Got the right part of the lineup.
Batting next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, number 1, Annie Bowman.
Baseball game is now 8-2. Top of 7.
How many outs? Two outs.
Go, 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 go. And it stayed fair, too.
Yeah, Cardinals.
Oh, no.
Tried to go to third. Now she's in the pickle in the rundown. They're going to tag her out, but Addie Bowman's going to slide into second.
Oh, no, she's
up.
Thank God.
She's up.
Boy, that was a bad slide. I thought she hurt her knee. I was like, oh, boy. Oh, darn it.
So 2 down.
Saw what she was thinking, but...
So if Jenna Wiebengay can go yard and tie it up, that'd be great.
That would be sweet. We'd probably have to change the player of the game then.
Well, Carly Kavanaugh is going to get one of them for her performance. Pitched very well.
Had a couple hits, too.
She's going to be the Brad Deary Motors MCSN player of the game.
All right, we got one at third. You never know. Never say die. Never say die.
And we're going to hold off on the third, although in the running right now is at the top of the heap is Michaela Birkin for that Brad Deary Ford MCSN player of the game. And a 2-0 count to Jenna Wiebengay. The plate, that's low. It's 3-0.
Nice. This is where you got to...
Well, Michaela's on deck, so...
This is where you just got to... You put the bat on your shoulder and pray she misses the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd be taking here. There it is.
I'd be taking again.
I don't know if I do that. She's been too consistent. And Jenna's a good hitter. The 3-1. Hits the inside part of the corner. Count goes full, 3-2.
Man. Good
all
job.
The way.
The Kate Kavanaugh duck. Almost got her through the screen.
Both her and her sister both
they both jumped. That was hilarious.
And then she looks back here at me to make sure I saw it. There's another one. And the boys' game is over. They did hang on to win 8-2 in game 2. So a split for the boys. Girls here with 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Ooh, just inside.
There you
Takes
go.
the walk.
All right, tying runs at first, winning runs at the plate.
Brings up Michaela Birkin.
Batting next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 4, Michaela.
And we're going to have a mound visit by West Delaware's head coach.
Bring in the freshman pitcher that started the game. Oh, sorry.
Please?
Please?
I said that, right?
Yeah. Did I say that out loud?
You did.
Sorry.
It's all right.
She's probably a great kid. And,
I just want to reiterate that this has no way, shape, or form is run or owned or influenced by Maquoketa Community High School whatsoever.
I want to apologize.
This is privately owned MCSN. It doesn't, even though it's called the Maquoketa Cardinals Sports Network on YouTube, that's not what the MCSN actually stands for on the actual legal paperwork.
I'm sorry, Dale. I didn't mean to put you in that position.
No, you're fine.
I'm trying just to coach us into a win is all.
Ooh, popped up.
Get out of play.
Go out of play.
That's good. I have been impressed about how much more contact we made this game than we did the first game. The first game, she was obviously darn near unhittable. I think we had maybe 2 hits.
Right.
This game, we've fouled a bunch off and fought back from deficits and counts. And
Yeah, we had 12 strikeouts in game 1. Fouled away again.
she's on it.
0-2.
This is the one that you got to lay off of because she's going to throw probably either A, off speed, or 2 into the dirt, or maybe both.
Ooh, just missed outside.
That was good.
1-2.
And again, that's why I don't coach softball, because it was C, none of the above.
And the 1-2, that's going to be high and outside.
There
2-2.
there was the off-speed pitch.
Come on, Michaela. I've all but given you that Brad Deary Ford player of the game, so earn it. Oh, swings and misses.
That's too bad.
She's still going to get the Brad Deary Ford MCSN
yeah.
player of the game. She did have a couple of hits, had some nice plays out in the field. Cardinals give it a run, though, 6-4.
They played very well
against a very, very good West Delaware Hawks team. Well, Coach, thanks for coming along and for Game 2 and having some fun. And I hope nobody that listened to you or me took anything, too much to heart, because it's just how we are. We have a good time, and we don't mean any malice or anything.
No, if anything, I know the the former West Delaware's girls coach, he and I had a very good relationship. So, it's unfortunate because obviously I want to see Maquoketa win, but not at the, expense of West Delaware. West Delaware, earned both those games, and, Maquoketa can take a lot of good things from it, the second one especially. So
yeah, after losing the first one 9-0, Cardinals lose the second game 6-4. Valiant effort. Just to reiterate, we'll have the Brad Deary Motors MCSN player of the game is Carly Cavanaugh for her job on the pitching mound tonight, as well as at the plate. And Michaela Burton will take home the Brad Deary Ford MCSN player of the game, and both of them will have their pictures taken here with their certificates and posted on MCSN Maquoketa on Facebook, as well as Brad Deary Motors and Brad Deary Ford Facebook pages as well. Thanks for joining us in. Join us Thursday night. We'll have boys baseball doubleheader down here. Chad, I'll get to join Chad for once. It's been a while.
might have to just tune in for that comedy.
Yep, him and I will be together Thursday and Friday this week. And then Kate and I will be back next Monday night for South Tama here for the girls in their last home game of the season. And, yeah,
it's.
And I get to go to Rickardsville now on Wednesday night for semi-pro game for Caden's playing it. So thanks for everyone that tuned in. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next time on MCSN.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you.